just gave my very grubby white dog a bath, so of course the first thing he does is roll around in a patch of dirt on our walk. So I'm a little bit annoyed, but this reminds me more of something that I see in my private practice between couples. And this tension and this dynamic is all about unmet needs.
Grubby dog, why aren't they washing you? Grubby dog, it's not your fault. They won't take you to get groomed, you obviously belong in the zoo. Oh, grubby dog, it's not your fault.
Even if Gogo could speak, I don't think he would really understand my need for him to be somewhat clean and to smell reasonably nice.
Grubby dog, why aren't they washing you? Grubby dog, it's not your fault.
In a relationship, when our needs go unmet, unrecognized, and unacknowledged, a lot of tension can build up between two people. When we were babies, unmet needs were life and death situations. We were totally dependent on other people, so if the room got too cold, the baby is going to have a reaction because the change in temperature is creating an unmet need. It starts with their anxiety increasing, and the anxiety makes them perform an action like cry in the hopes that mum comes in and does something about the coldness. As adults, there's a similar thing going on. Sometimes there's an event that triggers your need, but it always triggers some anxiety when it's not fulfilled. But the anxiety is driving you to take an action to do something about the event that causes your need to be activated. Often we use indirect communication of our needs. So what's typical is if Gogo comes in and I have a need for a clean, safe house and he's just rolled around in the trash, I'm going to yell at him because I don't want him rolling in the trash. A more healthy or direct way of communicating my needs would be, first of all, to become aware of my anxiety. Becoming aware of your anxiety is the key to all of this, because once I'm aware of my anxiety and remember that it's triggered by an unmet need, then I can sit with it long enough to identify what that need is and turn it into a clear and direct communication of what I need and want from my partner, or in this case, dog. It's often my job to help couples sort out and identify their needs and be able to speak them and articulate them clearly. One of the solutions that I offer couples in my private practice is the check-in checklist activity, and I'm excited to be able to launch it to everyone on mypeoplepatterns.com. It is a series of 10 questions that you ask each other and yourself each week, and they're structured in such a way that accountability, integrity, communication, and feedback are all developed. The third question that you ask is in purple here. What do I want even more of this week? This is encouraging you to tap into your needs on a weekly basis and communicate it directly with your partner. If you're curious about the check-in checklist activity, head on over to mypeoplepatterns.com and sign up for our mailing list, and we will tell you all about it.